Hi everyone, I'm your reporter Ziana Dita Duran, and for today's video, we're going to talk about a DC motor. We're going to solve two different DC motor questions. And let's start. So the first question is, a DC shunt motor runs at 900 RPM from a 400 volt supply when taking an armature current of 25 ampere. Calculate the speed at which it will run from a 230 volt supply when taking an armature current of 15 amperes. The resistance of the armature circuit is 0.8 ohms. Assume the flux per pole at 230 volts to have decreased to 75% of its value at 400 volts. So before before proceeding to the solution, let's define the given. We are given a voltage supply which is 400 volts and 25 amperes. Also 900 RPM for the speed. But we are tasked to find the speed at which it will run from 230 volts, that's taking an armature current of 15 amperes, with a 75% flux per pole. So let's proceed to the solution. So first, hanapin muna natin ang back EMF. Yung first back EMF, using the formula V sub 1 minus the armature current times the armature resistance. So yung voltage natin ditong gagamitin is the 400 volts and yung armature current is 25 amperes. So let's substitute. We have 400 volts minus 25 amperes times 0.8 ohms, and that will give us a 380 volts para sa first back EMF. Proceed tayo sa second back EMF. Using the same formula, we have the V sub 2 minus IA sub 2 times RA. So, bakit may different tayo or iba yung gagamitin natin ditong given? Since binigay sa atin ng scenario na dalawa yung supply, which is the 400 volts and the 230 volts. So, kailangan nating hanapin yung pangalawang back EMF. So, substituting, we have 230 volts minus 15 amperes times 0.8 ohms. That will give us a 218 volts for the second EMF, back EMF. So, since we are tasked to find the speed, pwede natin gamitin yung formula ng speed na n sub 2 equals the n sub 1 times EB sub 2 over EB sub 1 times the first flux per pole over the second flux per pole. What I mean by the first flux per pole is yung 100% at 400 volts. And yung second na flux per pole naman is the 75% at 230 volts. So, substitute lang using the formula, we can find now the second speed or the speed at 230-volt supply, which is 688.42 RPM. So, ganun lang kadali ang paghanap ng speed. You just have to find the REMF, you just have to find the back EMF and substitute it. Kasi sometimes, yung flux per pole naman is given at sometimes naman, hindi naman siya given. So, madali lang naman ang paghahanap ng speed. Next question. So, for the next question, we are given the question, a 4-pole 250 volts shunt motor has a lap-connected armature with 960 conductors. The flux per pole is 2 times 10 raised to negative 2 Weber. Calculate the torque developed by the armature and the useful torque in Newton meter when the current taken by the motor is 30 amperes. The armature resistance is 0.12 ohms and the field resistance is 125 ohms. The rotational losses amount to 825 watts. So, isa-isahin natin yung given. We have a 4-pole, the conductor of 960. We are also given a voltage of 250 volts and the line current, which is 30 amperes. Also, the armature resistance of 0.12 ohms, yung field resistance na 125 ohms, and the rotational losses, which is the 825 watts. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin is the torque developed and the useful torque. Yan. So, to find the torque developed, hanapin muna natin ang armature current. But before we can find the armature current, kailangan muna nating hanapin yung shunt current. And we can use the formula V over the field resistance. Substituting, we have 250 volts over 125 ohms, and that will give us 2 ampere. So, meron na tayong shunt current. Pwede natin yung i-subtract sa line current to get the armature current. So, 30 ampere minus 2A ampere is equal to 28 amperes. So, meron na tayong armature current. Now, we can proceed to find the torque developed sa armature. So, we are given the formula of the torque, which is flux per pole times the conductor times the armature current times the pole over A times 2 pi. So, substitute lang ng mga givens. We have 2 times 10 raised to negative 2 times 960 times 28 times 4 divided by 4 times 2 pi. And that will give us a torque of 85.5 Newton meters. So, ganun lang siya. Let's proceed for the useful torque. Ayan. Useful torque. Before having the formula for the useful torque, we have to find the total losses. Para mahanap yung total losses, we have to add the armature copper loss sa shunt copper loss and sa rotational loss. Given ang rotational loss, which is 825 watts, so therefore we have to find the armature copper loss and the shunt copper loss. Para mahanap yung armature copper loss, we have to use the formula armature current squared times the armature resistance. So we all know that the armature current is 28 and the armature resistance is 0.12 ohms. Therefore, squared mo lang yung 28 and i-times mo sa 0.12, we can have the armature copper loss. Sa shunt copper loss naman, we have the voltage times the field current. Given naman na yung voltage, which is the 250 volts times the shunt current, which is 2 amperes. So, i-add lang lahat. We have a total loss of 1,419 watts. Then, after naman, mahanap yung total loss, we have to find the back EMF using the same formula that we used earlier, the V minus IA times RA. Substitute, we have 250 volts minus 28 amperes times 0.12 ohms. That will give us a back EMF of 246.64 volts. After naman yan, we have to find the input current. Para naman mahanap yung input current, we just have to multiply the voltage times the current, which is 250 volts times 30 amperes. And that will give us a input power of 7,500 watts. After naman mahanap yung input current, kailangan naman hanapin yung input power. Yung input power naman is madali lang naman. Kasi ima-minus mo lang naman yung input current sa total loss. So, 7,500 watts minus 1,419 watts, and that will give us a output power of 6,018 watts. Alright, since nahanap na natin ang total loss, back EMF, input power, and output power, let's proceed para hanapin ang speed. Para mahanap natin ang speed, we can use the formula for back EMF, which is EB equals flux per pole times the conductor times speed times pole over A. Substituting, we have 246.64 volts equals the flux per pole, which is 2 times 10 raised to negative 2 times 960 times n times 4 over 4. That will give us a speed of 12.846 RPS. If you're asking why it becomes 4 over 4, bakit naging 4 yung A? It is because lap connected ang binigay na scenario sa atin ng question. So, we can simply use 4 since it is under simplex, no? Proceed na tayo sa paghanap ng useful torque. Given yung formulang output divided by 2 pi n. Since given ang output, we have 6,081 watts. We will divide it by 12.846 RPS times 2 pi, and that will give us a useful torque of 75.34 Newton meters. So, ayan, tapos na natin ang dalawang tutorial problem. I hope you learned something, and thank you for watching.